Whew. I got a little bit of chorus on the tom mic, so it's really cut through. Otherwise, there's not really any I don't think I have any processing on any of these. Just gates on the toms. This is just all in my ears. You're hearing exactly what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's nice. We're back. Hey. All right. This time we're actually tracking the drums for this Bristol song. Man, it sounds like I have a lisp. All right, and I have an idea. I want to, because I think I want the drums to be very clean. So I think what we're going to do is actually record the skins, the drums, separate from the cymbals. So we'll actually do the drums, play through, kick, snare, toms, and then I'm going to do some more passes with just hi-hat and crashes and all that. That way we can eliminate a lot of the bleed from the cymbals into the drum mics, and we can do more processing on the drum mics without worrying about bringing out the cymbals and getting that nasty bleed. So it'll just be a lot cleaner. Might be a little harder to play, but I think we can do it. We can do it. I'm just going to do a pass with just the drums, no cymbals, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, not bad for the first run. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to redo some of that, but just to give you an idea of what it's gonna sound like, how this works, I'm gonna do a separate set of tracks now for the cymbals, and we're gonna do the exact same thing, only this time playing the cymbals only. Yeah, so this is gonna take a little bit of effort in trying to piece together the nuances and the parts so that I don't play something at the same time, too many things at the same time, like that I can't actually physically do, or that would sound weird. Anyways, we're gonna try the cymbals. Here we go. Okay, not bad. I'm noticing that my first pass on the drums was a little off, more than I thought. But I'm just gonna play it here, both takes together, and it should sound somewhat like a full groove, as if I played it all together. Here it is. So it's a bit, I mean, it's certainly not there yet, but I mean, it sounds as if I was playing it all together, just my timing is rough. So we're going to do a few more takes on well, both, but I'm going to try and get the drums on point, and then we're going to go back to the cymbal takes and really nail those down as well. Here we go. Verse 2, where the drums come in. I need click. I turned it off. I need to turn it back on. All right, not bad, not bad. Just the verse, and I'll stop at the chorus. Got a little messy towards the end. Let's do another one. The fill was great on that one, but everything else was not good. All right, let's try it. Yeah, we're getting there now. Let's do one more. Not bad. Let's move on to the chorus. So the difference between the verse and the chorus, it's very minimal, but I add some extra kicks. So I'll play the full groove right now. So the verse groove is... And the chorus groove just adds a little bit in the middle there. And I think I'm also going to add an emphasis on the offbeat on the hi-hat. Makes you want to move. Another thing I'm trying to do is get a clean, full sound out of the drums. So every snare hit, I'm trying to get it to sound big. Hit that rim shot. Sometimes I'll hit it off and you get a lot of overtone. Like that. Trying to get it right in the center. I did add a little bit of muffling on the snare just because it was a little out of control, but I like it usually to be really open. The more open it is, the more prone you are to the overtone. So you really have to hit it dead center in order to keep that from ringing out too much. All right, chorus again. Here we go. Yeah, my right hand. I need that just to keep it going. It helps a little bit with the timing just to make sure, because I will be playing with my right hand normally, but just for this I'm not. So I'm trying to keep that flow. We're gonna move into the bridge. Very similar to the verse groove. Actually, I think it's identical to the verse groove. The only difference would be that fill going into the chorus, the extended fill, which I did think about and I did mess around, and I think I found something cool that we can try. We'll get to that. So I think play it through the bridge and I'll do the first part of the fill. Yeah, there we go. We'll do one more. Yeah, Now we're going to do the last chorus in the outro. We'll come back and do the fill in a second. I want to get this chorus in. It'll be something like that. Okay. Here it is. Do the chorus. Now that I'm thinking about it, there should be a kick upbeat. I need to catch that. Yeah, like that. Okay, I'm gonna do the fill now. We'll put that in a different group here. I'm just gonna play it. It's crazy. I gotta hit all the toms. It sounds massive though. If I can get it. It's pretty fast, but I think punching in we can definitely get it. Back it up a little bit. Give myself some runway. Here we go. Does it make sense? And I want more. Come on. All right, let's hear it. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Cymbals. Let's do the same way we did it with the drums, section by section, especially because that right hand, my gosh. I can get through the whole song, but doing multiple takes, man, oh, my hand gets tired. We're going to do it from the verse. That's where I'll stop. All right, let's try it. All right, we could do that again. Yay. Let's hear that for a second. And then we're gonna go to the chorus. We gotta get that crash. This is actually working out okay. I forgot to do the emphasis on the offbeat. I love that open hat thing. Whoops. Yeah. All right, let's try the bridge, and we'll catch that splash again. Then we're gonna do the chorus out, open hi-hats on the offbeats. Here we go. I think I'm going to do a pass of open hi-hats the entire way through, because I didn't do it towards the end because I felt like that's how I would play it. It's just easier. I screwed it up. But if the hi-hat kept going through that back end of the phrase, let's just do that. Not bad. Let's listen to it. Yeah. Come on. That's pretty cool. And it's clean. No bleed from the cymbals because we did it separate. Not bad, not bad. Well, anyways, hope you enjoyed that. That's what we got. So.